We are not afraid of anybody. And that is why the zoo must fall. All of you will go back safely. Chukwu Kikabema will be with you. But above all, Chukwu Kikabema will bless the land of Biafra.
Reports reaching IPOB leadership have it that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is having some health complications as he is having internal vein bleeding, a serious health issue that needs urgent attention. We must all rise up to make sure Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released immediately to undergo a thorough medical examination and treatment. Even the DSS medical director can confirm that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's health needs urgent medical attention. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's current medical condition is suspected to be caused by things like trauma from torture, including internal puncture wounds, fractures, and blunt force injuries, as well as ruptured aneurysms and bleeding disorders. The overuse of certain drugs can also be one of the serious causes of such health issues. Moreover, this particular health issue is a medical emergency and should be treated immediately by medical professionals. Enemies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafra struggle should know that we are not complaining about their indefinite detention of the Biafran leader or asking the Nigerian government to take these issues seriously, because we already know what their plans are. Their plan is for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to die in detention, and their alternate hatched plan by some Igbo politicians like Dave Umahi, Hope Uzodinma, Emeka Ofor, and so on, and some religious leaders in the southeast, is to make sure Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is jailed for life. Let this be a very clear warning to those enemies of Biafra restoration. IPOB-SN will not tolerate any more Nigeria court proceedings against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because the Nigerian judiciary has proven time without number that it is the worst place for anyone seeking for self-determination to get justice. Where the Nigerian government and some Igbo politicians are heading, all their plans against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is to jail him for life imprisonment for a minimum of 25 years so that they can have enough time to destroy the IPOB and ESN. According to reports from IPOB leadership, they are saying that the enemies of Biafrans should know and be ready for a serious confrontation as they venture into this journey of Nigeria's disintegration. This is from Chinasa Nworu, suspecting that the leader of the independent people of Biafra, that is IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is seriously ill and needs urgent attention. If it is denied him, it means that he may die in detention, and it may not be good news for the southeast, because already there's insecurity in the southeast over the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and it may get worse if he's not released immediately to undergo a thorough medical examination. It is suspected that the trauma from torture, including internal puncture wounds and fractures, blunt force injuries, as well as ruptured aneurysms and bleeding disorders, overuse of certain drugs, can also be one of the serious causes of such health issues. I mean, this man has already suffered a lot for the Biafran cause, especially with the DSS, under DSS detention for almost 2 years. Now, let it be on notice that the federal government should be wise enough to make sure this guy does not die in detention and he gets the adequate treatment he needs. Let there be a political solution to whatever is happening so that Nigeria can be peaceful, especially in the southeast. I hope the presidency have this message, listening to what is happening. They are on top of the issue, and the DSS should be able to brief the president on the health condition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because in case he dies in detention, it will be another story to tell. We don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to trigger some form of violence in the southeast And according to the last paragraph of these reports, they are saying that Nigeria should be ready for a serious confrontation. That is the threat. Yes, and this confrontation, they say, may venture into the journey of Nigeria's disintegration. Uh, from the actions on that report, the elder on Twitter says, if anything happens to our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, the DS and other people, the Nigerian army, and those that betrayed the man and also planned his rendition from Kenya, will pay heavily for whatever happens to him. I hope this will not be one of the saddest news for the Southeast and also those that are hoping on the Biafra struggle.
We are not afraid of anybody. And that is why the zoo must fall. All of you will go back safely. Chukwu Kikabema will be with you. But above all, Chukwu Kikabema will bless the land of Biafra.